I'm making this video a little bit out of boredom. I was up in bed. It's 9 a.m. Um, and I finished the Clermont project, pretty much. So I just went back up to bed, was relaxing, thinking about the courage of stand-up comics, and thinking whether it's a cool hot take to say that stand-up comics are the most courageous. It's the most courageous of any profession. And then I thought about firefighters, because that's sort of the obvious go-to. Police are not going to make the list, by the way, at all. These commandos that are completely like protected, and they get to pull out like a lethal weapon like for any reason. I mean, I really don't know that you have to be courageous to be a police officer. Maybe there was a time, but not now. Sorry. I mean, obviously, some police activities require some, I guess, courage. What about like a riot squad? It's just a whole line of you, and you just surround people with signs, and then they just sit there, and you've got your gas, and every time they come push against the shield, you spray them. You got your shield. Anyway, sorry. So here's what I came down from my bed to say. Is that firefighters, first of all, I can better relate to firefighter. I can run into, I mean, I've never done it before, but I've done other things that I think that have me convinced that I could run into a burning building. Also, the reward is immediate. You're running into glory. Either you're gonna die in there trying to help someone, or you're gonna maybe save like a human life, or you're going to stop major destruction, or die being a part of that. That's pretty immediate. A stand-up comic who's been told a few times from his friends that he's funny, who certainly he's probably going to be a lot less funny when he's trying to be funny, has to write down, has to think consciously of jokes, not even in the moment, where he has to record these different things from the moment and think, how do I recreate that context? How do I do that delivery? Then he's got to go out to some open mic, and sometimes audiences are really cool and will laugh and stuff. It's got to be terrifying. What if they don't laugh? Stand up there in front of everybody. Now I have to make you laugh, and you know that my job is to make you laugh. Oh boy, that's terrifying. And I just imagine being a stand-up comic in New York or something, and it's cold, and you're going down to these cellars and doing these open mics, and the reward is not immediate. Yes, some people will be laughing. Okay. Scratch this video. That will give you a high immediately. I guess I'm talking about specifically any comic that just works really hard on their routine, whose routine just was not working, and who just kept going up there. What did you say? Killing, flopping? No. Dying? No. What do you say? Going up there and bombing. He's bombing over and over and over and over again. All right, scratch this video.